Hello, my name is Olga and this is my channel about startups. And today we will discuss a cap table, like capital table. This is a table which each founder should have, because this table tells the founder how much shares he or she has in the company, or founders have, how much shares investors have, how much dilution is inside the company, how much am I diluted as a founder, how many percentage of the company each of us has, and how we are diluted at each investment round. So a cap table is a very important instrument. You have to have it right from the beginning when you have your startup and if you plan to raise money. So let me show you an example of a cap table. And it changes depending on the investment round. So let's say we have two founders at the beginning and no investors. So the founders decided that they have 62 and 38% of the company. They agreed on that. And that's 100% of the company, logically. You can't have more than 100% of something. So how many shares do they allocate? Usually in the US and in C-corp, a company issues 10 million shares. That's just the way it is. There is no big logic behind. That's the tradition. In this example, we will say it's less, for the sake of the example, 6,600. Also, you can authorize shares, but you can issue it in rounds, but it's another topic. You can watch it on my channel. So basically, 62% of 6,600 is 4,100, and 38% of 6,600 is 2,500. That's how many shares each of the founder has based on their percentage of the company they own. What happens when an investor comes, an angel investor, etc.? Let's say investor comes, it's a seed round, and investor says, I want to buy 25% of the company. And he invests, and you agree on that okay, you give us that amount of money and that's the evaluation of our company, so you get 25%. How many shares do we give to that investor? Based on the percentage ownership, we have to issue shares that in total will be 25% of the total. So basically it's a simple math. We have 6,600 shares and now it's 75% of the company. What is the 100%? And we multiply one by another and do and then basic math. So basically we figure out that now 100% of the company is that amount of shares, and in seed investor gets that amount. But look at that, it's a very important point. The amount of percentage the founders have in the company dropped, but not the amount of shares. So both founders still have same amount of shares. The pool of shares is bigger, but the evaluation of the company increased, hopefully. So the company is now more expensive because we raised a round, and yes, we have less of that pie as founders, but that pie in total costs more. So our shares now, each one evaluated, it increased in its cost, and the same amount of shares is more expensive than it used to be. each share. So that's how we, as founders, upgrade with any financial round. We devaluate, there is a dilution, we dilute, there is a dilution of our shares, of our percentage, but the cost of each share gets more, shares get more expensive. So that's how we gain from our financial round. And that's very important to understand because it's a very different thing in startups rather than in a business. I hope that was helpful. Please give me some reactions and subscribe.